freshest beer in the world. It just keeps going. I know, it doesn't end. This is the journey they've been on to get where they are today.
So we get about 70,000 people who take the tour each year.
Hi, I'm Laurel of Bell by Laurel, and I am here in the beautiful, historic Pottsville, Pennsylvania, about to take a tour of America's oldest brewery.
Our lager brand has come to be known as where if you go in a bar and you ask for a lager, there's a really good chance you're going to get a Yuengling. Pottsville is almost like walking back in time in some respects. So this brewery where we are today, this was built in 1831. Our original brewery was built in 1829, just on the other side of town. That was destroyed by a fire in 1831. So pieces of what you're going to see here, parts of this building, were established in the early 1800s.
So the tour takes about an hour. You start here in the gift shop and you gather, and then you go across the street, take the tour, and then you end up back here.
All right, guys, so this is an actual tour. Let's follow along and see what they're about to see.
You don't want to miss the caves that are on our tour. It's a big draw. These caves were hand dug in the 1840s. This was all natural refrigeration where we'd lager and age our brand. So it's really great to see. It's a natural environment. Generally, it's about 50 degrees in there year round.
And as you can see, there's lots of water dripping. It's very damp, and it's supposed to be from the mountain springs that are above us. All right, what is this? This is an original ladder from around when the brewery was founded, and this is how they would get up and down to access natural water. The springs that we mentioned that were above causing all of the dripping.
The biggest obstacle that we had to overcome was Prohibition, and the third generation owner at the time, who was Frank Yuengling, he really had the foresight to diversify where he got,
What is that?
It's actually, it's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
So we have our engineer every day at 11:30, and it's going to happen again at 12 o'clock. Back in the older days, when in our lean times, employees would go on their lunch break and they'd go into the old Rathskeller in the tap room, they'd eat their lunch, have a couple beers, and then back to work, the lines would start back up.
So this is the wall that was built during the Prohibition, and during the Prohibition, they started a creamery across the street because obviously it couldn't make money selling alcohol, but this is the official wall.
Essentially, they wanted to limit or prohibit us from secretly storing or lagering our beers. So in 1933, after Prohibition had ended, we blew a hole through those brick walls and started lagering just like always. So a big part of my dad coming back into the company was the introduction of lager and running efficient packaging lines. So when he had the resources and had the capital to do that, he was able to upgrade machinery, upgrade some of the equipment, and really sustainability.
So the first thing you notice when you come in here is how amazing it smells. It smells kind of like freshly baked bread, but also a little bit like you would expect beer to smell.
It takes about 10 hours to cook the beer and about 24 to 28 days to ferment and age the beer process.
All right, guys, we are in the Brew House, and it is time to put the hops into the cooker. As you may know, hops are one of the two main ingredients that go into making beer. And since this is my batch of beer, they're letting me put the hops in. So let's get these in. Here we go. Making some beer, guys. All right, so I'm trying to get the freshest beer in the world. All right, so of course there's a gift shop after we do the tour of the brewery. Let's come see what they've got. All right, we've got some adorable puppies, a little bit of a old school vintage look, or more of a classic. Which do you guys think I should go with? And you can even get your own tap knob if you happen to be fortunate enough to have tap in your home. Do we think I should do gray, maybe? Just match my outfit. We are now in the 6th generation of leaders here at Yuengling, and these 4 sisters down at the bottom of this family tree have been working here for their whole lives, and each of them has a defined role, and they are going to be leading Yuengling into the future.
So for Yuengling Brewery to compete today, we're competing not only with the global companies, but also the craft breweries that are out there. There's upwards of 7,000 craft breweries in the country today.
All right, I just finished up a fantastic tour of the Yuengling Brewery. All the tours end up at the tasting room, so we're about to enjoy some beer, but first I want to say thank you to my amazing crew who helped me pull this off. Cheers! Cheers.